Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Dawson and I'm a holistic health practitioner who specializes in helping people transform their health by introducing them to a new approach towards optimizing their health. Today I'm going to be talking about listening to the signals of your body, the negative health effects that come from not listening to those signals, and the health benefits that come from honoring those signals. So often on social media I hear about people pushing other people, advising other people to make sure that you're eating breakfast. Make sure that you're eating your meals at a set time. And as that might work for a lot of other people, I just want to bring a new perspective on why this may be hurting your health, and some alternatives to people who maybe this isn't working for them. So specifically, I'm seeing a lot of people advising others to make sure you're eating breakfast, because if you don't, that will create a hormonal disruption in the body. And again, that may be true, and there's definitely some truth to that. For myself, it's a little bit triggering because growing up, I was always not ready to eat breakfast. I'd wake up in the morning and I just was not hungry. My body was not needing food. And so I wanted to share this perspective with other people and bring to the table why you may not have to force yourself to eat breakfast. You may not have to force yourself to eat lunch at noon or 1 or whenever that set time is, because your body may not be ready to consume that food and use it optimally for the better part of your health. First reason why forcing yourself to eat a meal, particularly breakfast, when you genuinely are not hungry, this can cause a hormonal disruption in the body. So when it comes to your hormones, there is ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, and leptin, which is the hormone that signals to the body that your body is done eating. You are satisfied and you no longer need more food. So forcing yourself to eat when you're not hungry can throw these hormones off and really numb yourself and confuse your body to recognizing when you're hungry and when you're full. And so this can, create to that confusion where, you're just mindlessly eating and you no longer can tell when your body's full. And that can create some serious health issues and potential eating disorders later down the road. The second issue with forcing yourself to eat meals when your body's not hungry is digestive stress. And so when you're eating and your body's not hungry, you might even just be really uncomfortable forcing that meal down, but you're doing it because you've been advised that that's the best option for your health. This can create some serious backup in your digestive system, because why your body's not signaling to you that you're hungry is because it's either still digesting a previous meal, and or it's just not ready to need that energy source from food yet, because it's still, again, either digesting or it's busy doing other things in the body and optimizing your health. Oftentimes, if you're sick and your body needs to focus on supporting your immune system and fighting an infection and whatever it is that your body's going through, oftentimes eating can suppress that energetic output to supporting that immune system, because your body now has to focus on digesting this food that you've put into the body when it's not signaling that it needs it at that time. The third issue with forcing meals when you're genuinely not hungry is that it can impair your nutrient absorption. So what this means is when your body's hungry, it's in an optimal state to absorb the nutrients that it needs, that it's getting from the food that you're consuming. But if you're eating and you're not hungry, your body's not in an optimal state to be utilizing those nutrients. So you may be so mindful with what you're putting in your body, creating an amazing meal plan with all these nutritious foods, but if your body's not ready to use them, if it's not in a state to optimize those nutrients, you're just creating a backup, and you're just ultimately slowing down the function of your body because it's not using the nutrients that it needs to get the energy that it needs. This can lead to incomplete digestion and insufficient nutrient absorption ultimately. The fourth reason why this is a problem is that it can disrupt your metabolic function. And so ultimately it's affecting your metabolism. When you're eating when you're not hungry, you're putting extra calories in your body that your body may not need at that moment. And so if your goal is to regulate and optimize your metabolism and your metabolic function for weight management and healthy body composition, this can really be confusing to your body because you're signaling to it that it needs more calories when it actually doesn't. And so this can create fluctuations in blood sugar levels and also create energy crashes because you're bringing in all these calories for energy when your body doesn't need it. And so you're kind of on a high of these extra calories, and then there's this dip because your body doesn't need it. So it's getting this push of energy, but it doesn't need it. So there's obviously going to be that come down. So really being mindful of caloric intake and not overdoing that. So not eating when your body's not signaling to yourself, because it will tell you when it needs those calories and when it needs that energy boost. So when you're doing it when it doesn't need that, there's going to be those downfalls. Last issue that I'm going to touch on that comes from eating when you're not hungry and forcing meals is the psychological impact of that. And so this, I know everyone's done it. If you eat when you're not hungry, there's that feeling of discomfort. There's that feeling of over fullness. There's that sluggishness that comes with it. Because like I said, if you're eating and your body's still even digesting a previous meal or it just doesn't need it, now it's directing all that energy to your digestive system. And so, that takes away from the energy from the rest of your health systems. So there is going to be that sluggishness that you feel because there's that direct signal that, okay, I need to digest this food, even though your body had other plans. So really being mindful of and being connected to your intuition and connected to your body with listening to it and honoring that and deepening that connection to noticing when your body's hungry and noticing when your body's full can really be an amazing stepping stone and laying the foundation of building a really, really strong, healthy life. Because when you can listen to your body and when you can listen to what you need and when you need it, you have all the resources that you need to take control of your health. And that's a beautiful thing. Some tips and resources that you can use if there comes a mealtime and you're just not hungry and you're not wanting to put food into your body, but you want to put something into your body. Drink water. Water's a great thing. It will fill that hunger or suppress that hunger feeling just a little bit until you're really ready to consume a meal. I often take a probiotic on an empty stomach and then drink it with water. And that holds me off 2-3 hours in the morning, and then I eat when I'm hungry. And it's a beautiful routine. I really enjoy the intermittent fasting approach because it allows my digestive system, like I mentioned before, a chance to clear itself out and do what it needs to do. And then I just wait and I wait and I listen to my body. And when it tells me that I'm hungry, I'll eat. Another option is to just snack on something light, maybe before that meal comes to pass. So fruits and vegetables are a really great thing. Something light and easy to digest that's not gonna, that you're not gonna want to eat a lot of, but it will hold you over until that meal comes. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the page and keep an eye out for new videos that I'll be posting in the future. Please write in the comments below any other health topics that you guys want to dive into a little bit more and learn a little bit more about that I would be happy to talk about. And you can visit us on our website at www.holistichealingtribe.com for any extra resources and health guidelines to help you transform your health journey.